So what we're going to do is reboot. Run your hand along the board till you feel the indent. Push the switch once and leave it alone. Now that will boot the system. So just wait for it to boot. Takes a bit of time. Don't freak out if nothing happens. It's booting. I think. Gee, maybe I didn't wait for a complete shutdown. Well, as with any other computer, when in doubt, reboot. We'll give it another few seconds. Yep, I might have done that prematurely. I'm going to reboot it. A little green light will come on and tell you that it's actually been rebooted. There we go. It's getting signal, and off we go. So to review, fire extinguisher. Okay. Circuits in the wall, it's the only one in here. I asked for 4. So whenever there's a fire, you guys can go ahead and sue the state, because I have that in writing. Now, when you're doing your own lighting, of course you want to do a lighting plot. So this is the number of all of the circuits, at least theoretically. Some student did this, so you might want to double check it. It says control room, there's the glass, curtain that way. So all the circuits that are closest to the curtain should be 30, 29, 28, 27, and so on. I'm not really sure that that's accurate, but maybe we can check that. Okay, so let it do its thing. Now we want to turn on the A circuit. So we're just going to make sure the triangle is up to full. Now there's power to that bus. I'm going to bring up circuit number 1, which is plugged into, this light is plugged into. So bring it up to full. You see the percentages coming up. And we'll bring in another one. Let's see what's in 5. Nothing's plugged in. About 4 again. There we go. So that's up to full. So we can tell that 1 and 4 are on, and they're up to full. Now, for just 1 second, 5 of you run in. I want you to hear those fans. Just open the door and listen to the room in there, just for a quick, cheap thrill.
So what are these? Is this connected to bus B?
No, this set here are spares.
Okay.
So you can see they're not connected to anything. So. Now you know why they're in a separate room. Okay. Anybody else want to go hear the fans? Sure. You're welcome to walk in there and listen.
Go get my mind blown real quick.
So meanwhile, we have a master here which controls everything that you have turned on. A lot of heat in those circuits. Bear with me for just 1 second. I really wanted to demo something for you today, and I'm unhappy that I can't. I think somebody may have shut off the B bus without me knowing. Dead on a doornail. the reason this is here is so you can do a crossfade. So whatever you have on the B bus, you can control it with this. Whatever you have on the A bus, control it with this. And so you can crossfade the two by doing this. So B goes out, A comes on. At the same time, you can do that with 2 fingers. Why B bus is not functioning, I don't know. Because you see how it works. This one is for either circuit 8 or 40, depending on whether or not you're using 40. When I pull this up, you can see it's functioning. Circuit 8 should come on, but there's nothing, there's no action. So I don't know why that's doing that. We'll figure it out. Oh. Okay, so that's the master for each one. And when you get a green light, you know that it's on. If you want to do a test, just punch it. You can test if they're off. You can flash them and test to see which circuits are active. Remember, each circuit can handle 20 amps. 100 watts equals 1. So 600 watts, which is our average here, or 1,000, is either 6 or 10. And so each one of these is, you could plug 2 lights into each one of these circuits easily. Possibly 3, depending on which instrument. Now the shutdown. Let's go over here and make sure that everything is off. See, these are all theoretically on. So why we're not powering those up, I don't know. But you want to make sure all your circuits are off. Yeah, the master should be off also. Now let's shut it down. Find the hidden menu bar. Hit the X in the upper right. You sure you want to exit the program? Yes. So that gets me out of the lighting program. Down here is the shutdown for the console. Go to the red box, the red button. Click it. Are you sure? Yes. So that shuts down the computer and the board. Should take about 30 seconds. Okay, now once you're done, always put your toys away. Oh, by the way, just in case you need, you probably never will, there is a keyboard for this. But we've had this for 2 years. I've never used that once. So when you're done, as soon as this goes black, recover your board. Keeps the dust out of these dimmers. Okay, and the nearest replacement is in New York, so treat it well.